Does your teenage daughter hate her body? Sadly, many teen girls are hypercritical of their appearance. They can get into a cycle of body shaming and negative self talk that takes a toll on their self esteem and their confidence. It's probably why body image is one of the most common coaching topics with my teen and young adult female clients. And today, I am going to share parenting strategies that you can use to support a healthy body image in your teenage daughter. Thanks for coming back to my channel. My name is Erica Rude. I am a parent coach and a life coach for teenage girls and young adult women. I have been coaching for over a decade, and today I'm going to share some of my wisdom with you. But before I get into parenting strategies that will support a healthy body image, take a moment to subscribe to my channel. And remember, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share your comments. Let's get right into it. The first and most important thing that you can do to help your daughter cultivate and sustain a healthy body image is to talk with her about how appearance isn't everything. Many teen girls that I've met along the way do believe that if they look a certain way, they're going to have a lot of friends, they're going to have the best grades, they're going to get the best job. Basically, they equate beauty with success. And this is not a fair equation. So start to talk with your daughter about how her inner qualities are really the most important. And those are the things that shine on the outside. What I do with a lot of the girls I work with is validate that it's okay to care about how you look, and it's natural to want to look your best. But what is most important is being authentic, being kind, and letting who you are shine on the outside. That's real beauty. And you can start these conversations with your daughter as well. We can't talk about body image without talking about the influence of social media. And that's why the second parenting practice is to help your daughter become a critical consumer. So many girls find themselves sucked into TikTok or Instagram, and they lose a grip on reality. They start to believe that everything they're seeing is an accurate picture of a person's life or of their appearance. And that's simply not the case. So talk with your daughter about how a picture does not tell a complete story. Talk with her about all that goes into creating that picture perfect image, and that most of what she's seen online has been altered in some way. Two practices that are critical to supporting a healthy body image and promoting a strong and steady self-esteem are the practices of self-acceptance and self-compassion. But sadly, many teen girls equate self-acceptance and self-compassion with being snobbish or stuck up or conceited. And so they resist accepting themselves. A simple way that you can start to educate your daughter about these practices is to talk with her about what it means to be her own best friend. Something that I talk about with the girls I coach, especially when it comes to body image, is when I hear them saying something negative about how they look, I'll ask, would you ever say that to somebody you really care about? And always their answer is no. This is a very simple way to introduce the concepts and practices of self-acceptance and self-compassion. You can expand on it by modeling these practices for your daughter. She's going to learn how to accept herself and be kind to herself by watching you. And you can set the tone for how she can manage some of those inner criticisms and meet them with self-acceptance and with kindness, rather than getting sucked into the tunnel and starting to feel worse and worse about how she looks. When it comes to body image, most teenage girls' inner critic is on overdrive, and it's exacerbated by spending countless hours on social media, comparing themselves to these ideal images. So it is critical to talk with your daughter about her inner critic. Bring awareness to this little voice in her head that is beating her up and saying negative things about how she looks. Start to bring some separation between her true self and her ability to be self compassionate and self accepting with this inner critic that can be negative and start to bring her down. You might notice when your daughter is saying something critical about her outfit or her body, and at that point, interject and say, hey, how are you talking to yourself about yourself? Would you say that to a best friend? This is going to start to promote some self compassion. You may also ask her, how does it feel to tell yourself that you hate how you look? So she's starting to connect her thoughts with her feelings. And this is the first step to helping her tame her inner critic. I have a lot of articles on this topic because a girl's inner voice is a powerful influence in her life. So go visit inspirebalance.com, check out the blogs to learn a little more about how you can help your daughter get control of her inner critic so it doesn't take over and ruin her self-esteem or start to perpetuate a negative self-image. Building a healthy body image in your teenage daughter means equipping her with tools to manage pressure from the media and from peers. It means building up her toolbox of strategies that include self compassion, self acceptance, and ways to reframe her negative thinking. As you do this, your daughter will start to cultivate a healthy body image, and it's going to serve her in many other aspects of her life. Give these practices a try, but if you run into any trouble, send me a DM or reach out and schedule a free discovery call so we can talk about the challenges you're facing and I can share more strategies with you that will support you in supporting your daughter on her journey towards adulthood. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.